I'm a pro.
This is how I do it. Hello, everyone, and welcome to another Friday night at the Art House Studio. My name is Karen Ellis, and I have a special guest. Joanne Sharp is in the house.
Hi, everyone. I'm doing the queen wave, you know, because we can't all be queens. Somebody has to sit on the curb and wave as I walk by. Okay. Yeah. It's my queen wave on the webcam.
That's all good.
Okay.
All right, so Joanne's here. And Joanne saw in the studio all of the art houses that have come in over the past couple of months, and you were like blown away, weren't you? Totally inspired. So Joanne is going to make an art house canvas, 6x9, or sorry, this isn't 6x9.
6x12.
This is 6x12, yeah.
Yep.
And so we can hang on the wall here. Now I see we're kind of, hi everybody. Technical difficulties, the tape broke. Sorry, did I lose anyone? Are you all dizzy? Did that hurt? Anyway,
Anyway,
have you ever done this live before?
No.
Isn't this interesting?
Yep, because I would have edited that out.
This is welcome.
Right, Linda? I would have edited that out.
It woke me up.
But that's all right. That's all right.
All right, so leave it to a hoe.
There you go. There you go.
I'm sorry, Marilyn. Okay.
That's great. That's so great.
Do you know what, Cass? I'm gonna have to get the clip out. I keep forgetting about that. Kathy was here a couple weeks ago. She's local, and she got me. She's go use the clips. I'm like,
oh,
duh.
Okay.
Anyway,
Okay.
All right. So you're gonna make an art house for me.
Yeah,
so
I'm gonna make an art house. So Karen's gonna just paint up a background with just some stencil-y texture, color. And while she's doing that, I'm going to give you guys a little lettering lesson with using your own handwriting. Now, I'm going to be teaching a little handwriting class here this weekend, but I also have online classes in lettering and handwriting and stuff. So, and I have a book coming out next year called Artful Lettering.
Missy.
So I'm really excited about that. But
commercial break. Commercial break.
But lettering's my thing. If you don't, know me. So. What I thought I would do for my art house canvas is that I've made a whole sheet of just my own handwriting, my own lettering using some different medium, different pens. So what we're going to do is we're going to actually get this, we're going to coat the canvas with this word paper that I made. And again, this is something that you can be empowered to do with just your own personal handwriting. That kind of is my philosophy, is that you use your own personal handwriting to do artful lettering. You can go take a calligraphy class, which is great, and you can learn calligraphy, but I want to teach how to do your own handwriting creatively with just different tools. And you know, in the mixed media world, there's no lack for tools to have, is there?
But apparently clean brushes is really hard to find.
So she's a dirty brush. So what I have here is the deli paper. That's kind of like a tissue paper, a little bit waxy on one side. You can do this with just plain old gift wrap kind of tissue paper, because what we're going to do is we're going to write on this, add our lettering to the canvas. That's how I'm doing the art house. That's my contribution to my little art house.
Thank you, darling. Linda, are you asking where to get the deli paper? It's called scale paper here. I got mine at GT French in Kitchener. But even if you go to your deli counter and like really make friends with your eyes of the deli man or woman, you never know, and they might give you some.
So okay, but again, you just pull it out of gifts, or tissue paper is great too. The deli paper is just a little bit sturdier, so when we do gel medium over it, it's probably going to be a little bit more hardy than just the plain old little gift tissue paper. So the first thing that I did was I took this particular brand of deli paper. This is the Canadian kind, I think. I'm from upstate New York, so yeah. I was like my first time driving in Canada all by myself. I told my husband, couldn't believe I actually made it here. It was a quick little 3-hour drive. Okay, somebody asked, can you use the packaging in the cereal or similar? Yeah. Probably not, because that's too waxy. I'll show you why. Because I have a bunch of different black markers. Now, if you're going to do some lettering in your artwork, you want to have a good selection of black markers. I have a Sharpie, which is a solvent-based marker. I've got some Copic markers, which are really expensive. I've got a Prismacolor, which is just the same as a Copic, but much cheaper. I have my Faber-Castell big brush pen, which is a pigment ink. So whatever black pens that you have, you're going to letter. So I don't know if you can see this real up close, but
Sure.
a few different types of ink. For example, this line right here was done with the pigment pen, and that didn't really saturate the waxiness on this paper, so that might not be your best bet. The Sharpies did really well because you're dropping solvent onto this wax paper. That's why it's sticking so well. So then you're like, okay, well, what do you do? So so you got all your pens, because we're if you hang with me, you got pens, correct, Linda? Linda Kidman, she's so cute. It's so fun talking to these people in person, because usually they just have to listen to me babble.
Yeah. Welcome to Canada.
Aw, thank you. I love Canada. Enabler, I know. We're so bad. Okay, so what I did on this page was my own handwriting. Now, okay, I do lettering for a living, and I've done it like since I was in high school, and it's just something that I've developed, like some painters develop their painting skills. I just kept honing my lettering skills and trying different things. So what I did was I have all different tips of the markers. And so I just wrote the same phrase, the art house studio, over and over and over again. But each time I wrote it, I was doing it in a different style with a different pen. So what I would have here, so this one's going to go on the canvas, we think, we hope, we think and we hope. And so here's the deli paper. So for example, if you have this big, like the big fat mama Sharpie, or just a skinny Sharpie, whatever, you're going to use
the American Sharpie.
You're going to use, oh yeah, I don't know.
I don't think you got big fat mamas.
Well, this is at Staples.
Well,
I think you got Canadian Staples. I saw. So okay, so you're going to take the chisel tip of the pen, and I'm just going to write with the chisel. Okay, the chisel. So I'm going to write and I'm going to tuck all kinds of words into the other letters. So here I made a big giant swoopy T, and I'm going to put house right under there in a script with the thin tip of the marker. And all I'm going to do is I'm just going to continue to use the point, the art house. So see how I'm just using my own script? If you know how to write, everybody learned how to write. So they can just write your cursive, play with the different pens that you have. So this is one Sharpie, and I got 1, 2, 3, 4 styles so far. Here's my script. I could just do a real skinny, a small, a lowercase a, and some skinny letters. And I'm just going to make real tall, skinny, and a big O. But you see how I'm just like changing the heights of the letters. I'm writing big, I'm writing small. I'm going to stack my words. The art house studio. So what I've done here is I've stacked the art house and studio. I've just made two little stack there.
Wendy says your 5 gold letterings class works with
Oh,
every occasion.
Well, Wendy, how nice of you. Yes, I do have a joannezsharp.blogspot.com. There's a free lettering class that we had at during the holidays.
Yeah, which is awesome.
And we learned how to write a whole bunch of stuff there. So again, just take your pen. So the Sharpie works really well in the deli paper. And then I'm going to take my Copic, which also has a chisel point. And I'm going to use the tip of the chisel and write. So it's giving me a little bit of a rounder edge of the letter. The art, so she's got to dry that canvas.
This won't take long.
And so see, as I'm and I could even write kind of a little scribbly, so it's a little bit illegible. The art studio. So see, there's my little scribble.
Ranza, I'm just gonna draw your attention. Joanne's isn't straight at all. Don't worry don't get hung up on being straight. Ranza says the only handwriting problem is that it's always slants, and she has a hard time.
Oh, well, hey, then you know what? Make that slant part of your design.
Exactly.
Okay, so if I just take it like that, so the art, so you can change your direction. Change your direction, especially with art lettering. It can be anything. It can be anything. So if it's off, but here's the thing about using the the deli paper is that you can write, you can draw over and over and over again until you absolutely love it. Okay, so like let's say I did this and I messed up right here. Oh, and I did the whole sheet. Okay, if I did it on my canvas, I would totally freak out. But instead, I got this paper that I'm going to use gel medium to go right on the canvas, and I'm not worried about it not being perfect like I wanted it. Not that it has to be perfect, because we like being perfectly imperfect. So,
that's actually very true. Perfectly imperfect.
I have a little necklace that says she is perfectly imperfect. So, but you see how I'm going to just put the letters in here. So you see how I'm just kind of tucking in the art. How I just made that shape. So you just play with your own handwriting. And if you want to write a certain way and write certain letters, I do have an Artful Alphabets class, but you should really take a calligraphy class if you want certain structured kind of lettering. I think the key to lettering is to kind of get comfortable with your own handwriting, using different tools, using different letters, different fonts, different heights, widths, thicknesses, and that's always a good way to use your own handwriting, your own lettering in your art projects, because it's you, it's part of your art. Your handwriting is part of your art. So there's all the lettering all ready to roll, all ready to rock and roll.
Are we just gonna put this on and do you want any textural thing on there, or just want to wrap it around the color?
Let's see. Yeah,
it's wet, you know.
I know. It's all right. It's okay. It's perfectly imperfect. So there, yeah, let's do that. Let's just put it, and then
is that the right color?
Yep, and then let's make a house.
Do you want a couple of colors? Just be there. Okay,
that's good.
All right.
Because then we're going to just take this with our gel medium, and so you got some gel medium there, Sweet Pea, gel medium.
Oh, yeah.
It's like I'm at a restaurant. It's like I'm in an art supply restaurant. She has everything here.
I know.
Okay.
And I tell them every week, I'm my best customer. I want to use the end of the PPA. Is that okay?
Yeah, you use it. All right, you do it. All right.
No, I don't do it. This is your
I just did that. I just
what?
Did. Okay.
All right, fine.
Never
You talk to them. You talk to them,
Never
and I will do this.
Okay. Who has some?
There's lots of Canadians here, Wendy. Tons and tons.
Hi, Deb Boring. How cute are you? She's there too. She's one of my girls. Okay. Ask me anything about lettering. Come on. Do I write differently because I'm in New York? No. Well, we the way we spell talk, T-A-W-K, that's how we spell talk in New York.
Because you talk. I can't do that. I can't do accents. I've come to that realization.
All right, so you see what Karen is just coating the canvas with
this is PPA, but you could use a gel medium. They all know my PPA.
The PPA. I've never used.
You know what PPA?
No, never used it.
PPA is perfect paper adhesive. It was designed for tissue, napkin, collage, all this other stuff.
Oh, perfect.
So it is a it's from US Art Quest. It is a I got something on there.
You got a booger in there.
I got a booger. I gotta get rid of it. And it's still wet. I'm right down the end of this bottle, guys. That's why I'm doing this like this, but usually you squeeze it out. And it's nice and smooth. It's an adhesive, but it's not tacky, so it doesn't kind of bunch up your delicate papers.
Wait, Marilyn says, do you write with an accent? Well, well, I know you spell the word out in Canada. You spell it O-W-T.
Whatever. Here, you do this part.
Okay, so I'm just going to smooth it down with my hands. Okay, I'm going to bring it. Well, we're going to bring it around the side, and we're just going to wrap the canvas.
Ooh, look at me. Now, if you're watching from US Art Quest today, I apologize. I'm not using your product very nicely, but we'll go ahead and go with it.
It works. It works.
It's a great product.
So I'm wrapping the lettering just around the entire canvas. So this is going to be my little signature house present here.
Yay.
Okay, and I even like that there's a little bumpy texture in there. I like that a lot, because I could even take a glaze, like a silks glaze. We'll put silks glaze over it.
We should do that.
Okay, let's do that.
Do you want some silks?
We'll do some silks.
Okay.
Silks acrylic glaze is by the Twinkling H2O company. The Twinks. Oh, I love all that. I love all that.
It was awesome.
I love all this. It's all crinkly fun. And that's okay, because we embrace the perfectly imperfect imperfection.
So we didn't go over the top. I don't think we need to. I think this is just going to dry nicely.
Yeah, that's going to dry. That's perfect. Okay, so we're going to just get a glaze. How about just a gold? Just give me gold.
A gold glaze? All right.
A gold glaze.
And do I have any red silk? Do you know what, Linda, when you're here tomorrow, come check a look. I've got a couple of different ones over there.
Are those, wait, okay, missed the last few minutes. Are those letters made and how? Okay, who is that?
That's Trish.
Oh, hi, Trish. Trish, we just used.
Hi, Trish.
I just used all of my black markers, so and just wrote on deli paper. Just did some handwriting. Just covered the sheet with different styles, with uppercase, lowercase, thin tip, fat tip, brush, a brush tip. So, oh, somebody from Janet from Elmira. She's near me.
Hey, Janet, and she'll be here actually.
Oh, wow.
She'll be
Wait,
here.
Elmira, New York?
No, my
Oh.
Elmira.
Oh, you have Elmira here.
Mhm.
We have Elmira in New York.
No problem, Trish. Glad she could help. Deli
Okay.
paper is lighter than parchment. Yes, it is, but it's also
Yes.
more coated.
Yeah, and also the deli paper does have a little waxy, surface. So some of the pens are not going to work. You know what's going to work would be the like the solvent-based pens, like a Sharpie or an alcohol ink pen, like a Copic or a Spectrum Noir. Yeah, besides, is it thinner and more translucent besides buying a sandwich? Costco. Yeah, Costco, you get it.
Oh, wait, you
Restaurant
hey,
supply
Janet,
store,
from your
yeah.
Elmira.
Where?
Wait.
Oh, see, I've been in your, she's been in your Elmira. Are we talking Elmira,
Janet.
Canada, or Elmira? No, she's in Florida.
Oh, for
Florida.
God's sake.
Oh, goodness gracious.
There's an Elmira everywhere.
And
It's
then
kinda like
there's,
Springfield.
yeah, Springfield. Okay, so now what we're using the silk acrylic glaze.
Yeah, I just had to really mix it.
Perfect,
though.
perfect. And
Okay,
what
there.
the Silk's acrylic glaze is made by the same company that makes the twinkling H2Os, or the Twinks, what we call them. But the Silk's acrylic glaze is a mica powder that is suspended in an acrylic medium.
Mhm.
So you're going to get this real sheer. Oh, I love this. I just love.
They're really familiar with it.
I
I
love
use it every
gold.
week.
She uses it every week. Maybe there's some new people on here, but this is what I demoed at CHA.
Mm-hmm.
But I just love the gold. It's just going to go on just like a, yeah, you could tell she uses it. There's like nothing left in the jar. She must like the gold too.
Well, you know,
So we like the texture, that the way the deli paper is drying. It's making some really nice mixed media kind of texture. So we like
Actually,
that
I
a
really
lot.
like it a lot.
Yeah, it looks
because that
really
was not
awesome.
planned.
I know. We
usually-
didn't plan it because we were just trying.
Well, usually
tissue
what I would
paper.
do is I would take the PPA and go over it,
Yeah.
and then just
Yeah.
like decoupage it essentially over top, so you wouldn't have
Right.
that. But I'm liking this.
But look at, so I'm just giving it a little, just a
Did some
little
run?
bit of
Hard to
little bit of gold. We'll just fasten it down a little bit, but just kind of coat the edges, and just very loose, very funky, very cool. And then we're gonna make a little house to go over that.
Yeah. What do you want to make the house from?
I don't know. I think just we'll just make a stencil paper, but keep this gold out.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
So what
So-
kind of paper though? What am I getting?
So
Jen's not here. I have to get for Joanne today.
just some cardstock with us. We'll just stencil something. We'll just stencil it and I'll draw it.
I kind of like that color, by the way.
I do. Okay. The gold. Okay, so
Foam
we're
board. No, Wendy.
Oh, foam board. Actually, that would be great. Now here, you guys, look at. Okay, while she's going to get that, look, she gave me this brush. I just have to hold it because there's no water, no place for me to put it in the water. Oh, thank you. Okay, lesson with the acrylics. Make sure this goes right into the water so your brush doesn't end up gel acrylic silks. So here is, oh, look how nice and bumpy that is. Let me just hope can you see that little crinkly, wrinkly texture? That looks awesome. It's really picking up the glaze very well.
Do you want cardstock or do you want like muslin?
Whatever you want.
What do you wanna do?
Cardstock, because I'm just going to draw. So this is my art house, and we're just going to make some quick little
What color, hon?
white, just white, or pink, white or pink, pink.
Pink?
Yeah, pink. So we're going to get some pink cardstock, and I am going to just doodle a little house for the art house studio, and we're going to just put it on here, and then this will hang in infamy here at the art house studio. Oh, that's perfect. That pink.
Got one?
Okay, all right. So I'm going to just draw it first. Here's another little way to do all this. Okay, so I'm just gonna just draw my little art house. Okay. And this is art.
Doodling.
Okay, just there we go. So now where's a stencil? Just give me a stencil and some berry color ink. We're gonna stencil right on top of this. Just give
Very
this
cool.
some texture. So you see you could just
Well,
draw.
here, knock yourself out.
She's not making this easy.
I'm not. I'm
What's some
making
little
Joanne
shingles?
work
Little
for her.
oh, here, how about little shingles or something? There we go. Okay. Pink spray, pink delusions. Delusions.
All right, hold on, I got
You know
it.
what? It's so much fun when you
Fresh
come to your
gray.
friend's house and you get to play with all their stuff.
All their stuff.
Oh, this is so great.
Ooh, bubblegum pink.
Bubblegum
Is that the
pink.
one you want? Or
All
do you
right.
want crushed grape? Bubblegum pink?
So we're gonna take some bubblegum pink, and we're gonna.
You've done that pretty heavy.
I know I've done. I did it heavy.
You did
Sorry.
it here.
Okay.
Well, look at that.
So there, and we'll just flip that over.
Yes.
Just give it a little, just a little. Oh. Yeah, I like that. I like the heavy.
Oh no, I'm all with you.
Okay, so we're gonna let that dry. Scissors. I feel like we're like operating here.
Scissors. Next.
Scissors. It's gonna take my little art house. So now with this little technique, you could do a heart. You could do letters to go on your canvas. But what we've done is use the Art House Studio lettering on the tissue paper as the background, and then I just made my little house with the, and I can use these. I'm going to use these tomorrow in my class for something. I don't know.
All right.
Okay, and then
Yes,
there,
it's being recorded.
there is my art house. There's just my art house, just like that. So we're gonna gel medium this down.
Oh, are we? Okay.
Yeah, we are. We're gel medium. And seriously, short and sweet, but just so perfect. It's just lettered.
Self-leveling, self-leveling.
Yay, clap. Look at the little clapping guy.
Yes, I know. Isn't it fun?
Deborah, she's
what's
cute.
this one?
Okay, yeah, the wonky chevron stencil. That's a nice one. It was 76 at the beach. Really, what am I doing in Canada teaching in February? Really, when it's 25 degrees? Come on, Deb. Find a place for me to come down and teach. Yeah, Vegas was as cold as New York and Canada last week. So that didn't help me much either. Okay, so
Okay, this is a heavy gloss. Let's just use it.
that's fine.
Here.
So
Oh, come on. Get your fingers wet.
I am.
Tell me, like.
All right. All right, so I got some heavy gel medium. Just gonna gel that down. Look at how we glob this down.
I like
oh my
globbing.
Lord. Talk about two ADDers here. That's art ADD. Art ADD.
Okay, I'm gonna have to steal that. You know that, right?
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Like I know a lot of my ladies have that too because I hear them on there. We have a Facebook group for all of our classes, and yeah, we tend to be a little bit excited about stuff. Okay, so you know what? Here's my little house. She's all ready to go to the art house. And when this dries, I will probably put something jellyish over it, something gelish.
Well, we can dry it too. Why don't you cover the whole thing? It'll all be glossy because this is a
Oh,
gloss.
this is
gel.
a gloss. Okay, this
So
is a
then that way-
gloss.
It could all be glossy.
And then what I would probably do is I'm going to let this dry, and I will, when this is perfectly dry, when it's not going to clog up my pens, I'm going to just trace over this again with a Sharpie
That's a
or
good
one of my little doodly markers and just kind of doodle that. But this,
Okay, why don't
but
you
we
put
do
on
have this ready to add our embellishments when it dries overnight. You got to let stuff dry overnight. You do. Sometimes you do. All right, so there we go. There's my art house all ready to go, the Art House Studio. And gosh, I'm exhausted.
Well, because you haven't stopped talking.
I know. Well, that's what we do in New York. We don't stop talking. Look
That's
who's talking.
I know. It's like, oh my God, it's like me. I'm sitting beside me. Have you guys noticed? I've hardly had a word in edgewise. This is so unusual.
Overnight, yeah, I just let that dry overnight just so I can see how glossy it is. Then I'll take my micron or my Pitt pen or any of my waterproof thin marker and just kind of doodle and scribble over that just to add a little detail. What?
Shocking. We know
Shocking, I know, right? Oh, well, heat tool, you know what? Because it's the gel medium, I don't like to heat like stuff with the heat, like the gel mediums with a heat gun. I usually just like to let it.
Well, it could bubble if you got it too hot, right?
Yeah, it does. Right.
you've done a pretty good layer on that sucker.
Yeah. Yeah, she said glob it on. I did. I put about 7 pounds of it on there. So they miss your voice.
Aw, thanks, Jillian.
Thanks, Jill.
Looks so cool in his bubbles. Yeah, if you're looking for texture, it's a good thing.
Yeah.
But anyway, so it's all good. So I know there's a few of you that are online right now who are going to be here this weekend for Joanne's classes, and we're looking so forward to being here with you. I'm so glad that you're. Oh, look!
I'm pulling some
that
off with my finger.
ink.
It's pulling the
Right,
ink off. You
yes.
know why? Because the Delusions is water reactive.
That's right.
And the gel is a water-based product. So when I pull that off, it's adding that pink on.
See, I don't do that.
So just kind of framing that. Surprise.
Oh, that was a little
So there you
tidbit.
go.
Here we gotta show them because clicking your heels not working. Yeah, well, next time. See, look, the pink came through. See? Very cool. You're just going, oh, Trish, get your buns over here.
Okay, so Trish, we have a lettering class tomorrow from 10 to 4:30.
Yeah.
And then in the evening we have, I'm so excited about this brand new class called Decorative Doodling.
I think we might be sold out of that one though.
22, 24?
Yeah, I think.
Okay. And then Sunday we have my famous watercolor class.
Where's the book? We have to show them the book.
What book?
The
the magazine.
studio!
Yeah. And did anybody get their?
No, I didn't get it for everyone else.
Oh, you didn't see Somerset Studio magazine yet for March, April? January, February, March, April. This is the March, April
They don't even have these in California.
issue. Check
All
it
right.
out.
Brand new Somerset Studio came in the studio today. How fantastic is that? Because, are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? This is Joanne's Sunday class, and it is here. Look.
That's what I'm teaching here on Sunday. And the thing is, I don't even have those items because they haven't sent me back the artwork yet. So we have it in the magazine. I'm so excited.
So here it is. How great. And then we're page 58 too, right? That was the other one. She's in here not once,
Drool.
but twice. Take a peek. Ding, ding, ding. Journaling. Words and Whimsies by Joanne Sharp. Oh, you got yours today too? Very cool, Ardar.
I don't even have one yet. Oh, how cool. I want to take the class. We should do it live.
Now, well, no, because we can't. You have to come to the studio.
Oh, yeah.
You have to get in the car,
Oh,
get in
can
the
you put up
plane.
Joanne's link?
Joanne's link. I can't do it from here. What I'll do is I will post it on my website tomorrow when I post the recording of this video.
If you Google it, my blog comes up. It's on my blog. It's just on my blog.
Joanne Z, right?
Yeah, if you hit Joanne Sharp, it's Joanne Z Sharp.
Or Z if you're in Canada.
JoanneZSharp.blogspot.com. And the Z is my maiden name, Zawacki.
Ah, that's where that came from.
That's what that is.
All right, it's just around the corner. Yeah, Nancy, I'll see you tomorrow though, right? Are you in tomorrow? Nancy literally is around the corner.
She thought I was saying C.
No, Z as in Z. I think that's why they do that here.
Yeah, exactly, Deb Boring.
Z
Yep, Zawacki for sure. Exactly, you got it.
See, there you go. That's the reason. All right, so here we are. So we showed them the magazine. We talked about your class tomorrow.
Yep, and we have a piece that's going to stay here in infamy.
That's going to be exciting. So I'll have to post that too. When
And I'll add some acrylic paint. I don't know. It still needs something. But I did want to just show you that lettering
This one here?
technique on
You mean
it.
this?
Yeah. It needs a little something.
It needs a little something.
Something. I'm not sure yet. I have an idea, but
you know what?
I'll
I was
sign
in Pennsylvania like
Marilyn,
this
I'll
week.
sign it.
Oh
No.
yeah, she has to sign it.
No classes in Pennsylvania. I don't know, Ravonna. Find a place where we can come teach. We'd be happy to come to Pennsylvania.
And I was in Pennsylvania last week driving
she
through.
said
It's not
Sparkle.
far.
She said Sparkle. Absolutely, Deb.
Oh, Sparkle for sure. He's
That's
a
our
little
girl.
All right. So a quick Friday night at the studio. What about California?
I'll be in California in
Wendy, you got to
May.
come here. Peterborough's not that far.
Beaches.
Oh, good. I'm glad you
whales.
found her, hon.
Yeah, I'm coming to Orange County for the Create Retreat in
Oh, that's right.
at last May 30th.
Yeah. So anyway, well, it's not. Well, I get at this time of year it can be, Wendy. I give you that. Okay. Anyway, I think we got to go because we got to get ready for tomorrow, right?
Oh wait, here's Rappy. Here. Oh, there she is. Hey, Linda. Linda's coming. Linda's another one of our class groupies. in March. She's fun. She's a great artist.
Wind is a problem.
Wind is a problem. Fun show. Yes, this was really fun. This is really fun.
This is
Don't
now
you
you know
love it?
why I love
Yeah.
it doing this on Friday nights.
Yeah, it's fun.
And you get to talk to people and everything. You
Very
know,
fun.
I'm not. You know, I'm very social.
Very fun.
All right. So thank you so much for joining us, everybody. We're going to stop the record. But as I mentioned, we will post this video on the website. Thearthousestudio.ca is my website. And click on the blog link and it'll go to that. I think it's thearthousestudio.blogspot.com if you want to go direct to it. It's just easier just to press links. I'm a point and click kind of gal. Must be that AAD8. What is it?
Art ADD. Art ADD.
Okay.
AADD.
All right.
AADD.
Thank you so much for joining us. And I can't wait to hang this on the wall too when it's all
I know,
done.
it'll be
This is
done.
so awesome.
I'm going to work on it all weekend. I'm going to keep adding to it. So the point being that even though you sit and do it in a few minutes, you know what? It could be something that you just keep adding to and adding to and adding to. So I'm going to add to it because I like it, but I'm not like totally like thrilled with it yet. But I just have to keep add a little something. I don't know. It's gonna evolve
Sounds good
by
to me.
Sunday. So.
Sounds good to me. All right. So thanks again for joining us. If you have any questions, email me as you normally do. And I will be back next Friday for another
Rub-ons.
Friday night at the studio.
Yeah, stamps, rub-ons.
Lord knows what I will do because, you know, he really literally is, or she is the only one who does.
Post a pic of the finished house.
Oh,
for
of
sure.
course we will. Absolutely.
White paint. Oh, look at all these good ideas.
See?
These are great ideas. Yeah, it does need to.
Yeah, we'll see you, Linda. We'll see you tomorrow. All right, shall we wave? We're going to turn off. Bye, everybody.
Bye. Queen wave.
Queen wave.